food should not be a source of entertainment. It should be for protein and nourish your body, not to like get your rocks off on it, you know what I mean? That's just coming from a punk rock singer. No, I wasn't served whale meat myself. We had the two vegan girls that were served the whale meat. Yeah, they don't. Ethically, they didn't really want to serve two Caucasian men. You know what I mean? They don't know who we are. But we had some ethically correct women that went in there and ate that ordered it. We had a friend of ours who put up the $6,000 it cost total for all these dinners, and then we sent it out. I mean, it's a lot of work, you know. It's something that if you believe in a cause, you got to really back it up with action, and that's what was really cool about this. It took us about 7 months, and here we are. Hump is shut down today, $200,000 fine. They might pull their permit, and it's their fault. It's totally their fault.
What do we want?
Stop serving whale!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Stop serving whale!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Stop serving whales!
Now!
Stop serving whales! Now!
Cool.
Stop serving whales! Now! What's up, Zoli?
Sea Shepherd Conservation Society, and the reason why we're here is that the Hump restaurant here in Santa Monica Airport was caught serving whale meat. We had some people go undercover through OPS, people behind the movie The Cove, and Sea Shepherds, and were served 3 different times sei whale meat. Cost over almost $6,000 for the total dinners, and it just brought to our attention that these high-end sushi restaurants are serving marine mammals, not just marine mammals, but the sei whale is ultra endangered. It's a giant animal. It's almost as big as the blue whale, and to be served on a little sashimi plate, it's disgusting.
Thank you.
Spell your name. Give me your name and spell your name for me.
My name is Zoli Teglas, Zoli Teglas.
And what's going to happen besides what's behind you?
So what we're trying to do here today is bring some awareness to the local population here in Los Angeles, to the local peoples that there's restaurants that are serving whale meat and endangered species.
Got any questions?
Oh, can I get your name, please?
Zoli Teglas, Zoli Teglas.
And who do you represent?
Sea Shepherd Conservation Society.
What was your reaction when you heard about what was going on at this restaurant?
Well, somebody came to me and asked me that, do I know that they serve whale meat here in the Santa Monica Airport? So we came in and we had some dinner, and they wouldn't serve it to us. So we came back with Louis and the guys from OPS, Ocean Preservation Society, and we went undercover 3 times. 2 of the other times we had federal agents with us, and each time they served us sei whale meat, raw horse, all kinds of different meats. Cost around $6,000 total. That a private person funded the whole thing so that we could send these samples to a lab, and it all came back as sei whale, which is a very endangered species.
Why are they doing this?
Some people think it's an exciting, exotic dish. You know, the type of food that you're not allowed to eat. So I don't know why people order it. If you look at a sei whale, it's almost as big as a blue whale, and the piece of meat they take out of it's about that big. You know, that'll cost you $100, $200 a piece. But to kill this giant animal just for its sushi meat is appalling, and it's illegal. It's illegal to consume a marine mammal. It's illegal to sell marine mammal, and they did it blatantly in front of everybody. And that's why we're here to have this protest to bring awareness to the public that they're serving whale meat at this restaurant, and probably a lot of other high-end restaurants.
So a lot of customers are in complicity with this. They think it's okay to eat this.
Yeah, that's the other problem. It's not just the restaurant who's at fault. It's the customer actually ordering it. People will say, well, it's a cultural difference, but in America, our culture states and our laws state that it's illegal to eat or to serve or to kill marine mammals.
Yes.
Do you know any other restaurants that serve what?
We know of some restaurants that are doing it from hearsay, but not yet. But we're coming. If you're serving whale meat, we'll get you one way or another.
Good. You say it's very profitable, right? You showed me this for radio, so how much meat are they getting out of a whale, and how much does it cost?
The average piece of sushi meat that they take out of a sei whale is about maybe 15 pounds. Out of the animal, it's tons and tons of pounds. The rest of it's thrown overboard. It's a very the bycatch on that's like 60,000 to 1 or something like that, you know. So it's a horrible way to destroy these beautiful, wonderful animals, and especially to bring it in and blatantly serve it to the to the public is almost kind of a like a sexy exotic dish. That's why we're all here, and that's why we're all up in arms, and that's why we're banding together to shut not just the Hump down from doing this, but for any other sushi restaurant that thinks they can serve whale or endangered species. Thanks for being here. Thank you. But here in America, it's completely illegal, and we won't stand for it.
Is it allowed in Japan?
It's allowed in Japan. Yeah.
It is, but they're not allowed to export it.
Not allowed to export it. And the way that they do actually slaughter whales is under research purposes. They just killed 700 minke whales. But the interesting thing is Sea Shepherd sends out people to the southern oceans. We had 60 plus people go on 2 different boats for months and months on end to harass the Japanese whaling fleet, you know, and they put their lives on the line. And at the same time, here in Santa Monica Airport, blatantly in front of anybody, more than one people came to me and said, hey, you're serving whale meat at this restaurant. So we're trying to stop whales being killed in Antarctica. We're here in Santa Monica that's being served out in the open.
Is it on the menu?
It's not on the menu, but the menu states that if your religious and ethical beliefs permit, let us give you an exotic dish and taste that will push your comfort level. That's on the menu.
I see. Okay. And you were saying that a lot of the whale is just gone to waste.
Most of it's gone to waste, yeah.
Describe that for me. How much of it do they use?
They say that they use most of it's just sent overboard, or it's sold as dog food or food for fur industry or something like that. But the amount of meat that's used for sushi from a sei whale is about 15, 20 pounds.
We heard that there might be a city council person who wants to yank the permit here. Have you heard about this?
I heard about that, and that's
do you know
great.
Which council person it is?
I don't know who it is, but I heard that it's really going to happen. And then I heard that that they're going to start looking into anybody else, any other restaurant that sells whale meat or endangered species will have the same thing done to them, which is great, which it should be, because our laws regulate and people vote to have these whales and marine mammals endangered, and it's illegal to serve them. So, you know, our culture says it's not right.
Gotcha. Great.
So does it hurt? This is like basically your own backyard?
Yeah, it
And
hurts,
sort
man.
of-
I mean,
does it
we
slap?
have friends, and we have, you know, my family members are going down to risk their lives in Antarctica. I mean, just think about that. You got to fly yourself to Australia. You got to fly yourself to Hobart. You got to get on a boat, take 2 weeks out to go out to the middle of the southern oceans. You got to dodge icebergs in the middle of the night just to find the Japanese. Then you got to go harass them so they don't pull up any more whales on the slipway while they're serving animal here. When they're serving the animal here. Right? So it's a real big slap in the face. And when we went in, they were kind of just like, oh yeah, it's not just the whale that they serve here. They do a lot of other things that are just, ethically, as an animal rights person, it's pretty rough to watch. So yeah, I'm glad that this happened. And this is pretty amazing that, what, 5 of us did this?
Yeah.
And now all of Los Angeles knows about it. I mean, all of the world pretty much. Yeah. So it's great.